Hey, blessings everyone. This is Yanni, the only lockologist. Okay, I want to do this video really quickly. It'll be, I can't say a lot, but a lot of you leave comments on my page that inspire me to post content on, let me make sure, sorry, the mic is on videos. And a lot of people, I did this video many years ago, and I realized I have to do it again because there's a lot of misinformation. So you have your locks grow two ways, right? There are people who new growth, the young lady who Jimmy is washing right now, her new growth grows with her locks. And then there are people like me and this queen that is sitting in my chair where our new growth, especially to the front of our hair, grows away from our locks. Okay, so the other day someone left a comment, and many times, 99.9% of the times, I do not reply to comments. I don't, because I already created a video on it. Lean forward for me, queen. A little bit. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. And somebody asked, well, you know, Yanni, my new growth grow away from my locks. What does that mean? I realized the person would have had to go way back years ago, even before I met Jimmy's, when I did that video on what's the difference. And somebody commented and said, dear stylist, loctician, whatever, said it is breakage. And I've heard that before. When your new growth grows away from you, mind if I turn you this way?
No,
a little bit? Right.
That's fine.
Like this. Let me see if it's showing, because Jimmy's not here. You guys seeing all that fuzzy? Let me... Okay, if you could tilt her new growth, and you guys see me holding it up, let me see in the camera, right. Her new growth, literally, the light is not showing it enough. If I wanted, just for you to understand what I'm talking about, I can take her new growth and either start new locks, or I can cornrow if I was someone who could cornrow. I could cornrow a whole, almost 3 rows in front of, she has an afro on her head. My hair grows the same way. It is not breakage. That is how your hair grows, just a trait, all right? I met a lady many years ago, all right? I think she was a veteran, I can't remember. Anywho, and she told me the same thing. In fact, she had similar hair like yours, sis. And the person she used to go to down south told her it was breakage. And what the person did was took trimmers, the trimmers that men use to put their beard, and shaved her entire hairline off and made her look like a Shaolin monk. That I'm dead serious. It's a true story. I tell you, I have stories out of wazoo for you guys. True story. So I just thought that's how her hair was. Her hairline was all the way back because her new growth kept going away from her locks, and the person kept shaving her new growth. So she ended up with just hair right around here. Okay, long story short, this is not breakage. It's how your hair grows. Whatever technique you use. Now, because somebody said, well, if you interlock it, you can get it in. Yeah, maybe it could. Also, if you braid it, that's another technique. I'll do, there's actually a particular technique that takes this in. I would have to do it when my mother is doing it, because I would have to hold the camera, and it's only for people who hair grows like this. If your new growth grows with your locks, and not like a couple of strands the way your new growth have to grow like hers and mine, where you have a full-blown afro in the front of your head, this is the technique that I'm going to post in the future for you guys to use. But for now, just understand, if your new growth grows away from your locks like this, it is just a trait. That's just how your hair grows. It is not a bad thing. It is not breakage. It is new hair. It just doesn't stay with the lock. I would say maybe 20% of my clients' hair grows like this. So when I saw her this morning, first time she's coming, as you guys can see, she have, and she's cut. You said you cut this before?
Yeah, the last time I cut it was like 10 inches.
10 inches. And how long have you been growing in the lock journey?
2 decades.
2 decades, right. Beautiful head of locks, beautiful personality, great energy. She has a tiny bean head. I don't understand how I don't get how a head this small could hold this much here. I don't know the science behind it, okay? Full head of hair. Notice the weight has, lean back for me. The weight hasn't made her bald. You guys know when I open up locks, there it is. See, nice fatty fats, very disrespectful inside, no breakage. And her locks, her new growth grows away from her locks. Be mindful what you guys are listening to. I see people leave comments helping others. I'm okay with that because none of it is negative. I let it go through. Unless somebody leaves a negative comment, that's when I'm going to delete or block the person. So I let it go through. Be mindful. The comments people are leaving under my page, I'm not saying don't follow it or don't leave your little comments. Go ahead, right? It's all for love. I get everyone is trying to help others. But wherever you're following, use common sense and logic and be mindful on what you're following or you're going to apply to your hair. Okay, again, I will show an after. This is not breakage. It is not. That is like somebody have a mole, a beauty mark in their face, and like, yeah, girl, your whole face gonna fall off. No, I just have a mole on my. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, yeah, you got like one crooked tooth. Like, yeah, you got bad tooth. No, I just have one crooked tooth. Okay. All right. Let's be mindful. Let me do her hair real quick, and you guys will see the after. And let me see if the fuzziness showing. Turn a little bit. Just take your hand and pick it out. Okay, yep, it's showing because it's gold. Yep, it's very fuzzy wuzzy. Woo! That's a mad disrespect. Yeah, afro. We see it. You have locks in the back and an afro in the front. Full blown afro. Okay, so we are back. Her hair is done. I have a lot of work to do with her hair. A lot was being done to her. Her video will be done. Today is June the what again?
19th.
The 19th, thank you. Today's June the 19th. She has a lot of hair, but whoever was doing her hair, they were combining her locks. And this is just off topic. In fact, I did that in a whole different video just with her hair alone. You guys will see that at another time. But again, if your new growth grows away from your locks, whatever technique you choose, whether you try to twist it, what we do, we take the new growth back into the lock and we braid it in if your new growth grows away from your locks. As I said earlier, that's a video I'll have to do when I'm with my mom because she's excellent at it. I do it also, but that way I can hold the camera and I can show you all how it's done. It's not a tutorial, but I'll show you guys how it's done for only for people who hair grows like how you saw her hair grow away from her locks, okay? But overall the hair is very healthy, very thick, very disrespectful. All right, she is Native American, so she has a type of hair that's very soft and feathery, so just blowing all over the place. Like we were laughing, saying that she has an afro and locks at the same time. How does your hair feel, sis?
Feels good.
Feels good?
Yes.
Okay, how was your experience?
Oh, excellent.
Excellent, good. Glad you like that. And my corny 80s music.
Love that too.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and you love 80s. So you just braid it back in. Okay, stay tuned. Hopefully, God willing, when we get to Georgia, my mom will be with me. If we see a client like her, because people like she and I are unique. I have two clients right now. Jimmy's washing one, the other one here is drying, and their hair don't even grow like this. So I can't even show them use this. This is actually rare. All right, my hair grows the same way. All right, so again, it is not breakage. Just don't overthink it. That's how your hair grows. Take your technique you choose. Don't ask me about techniques. Whether you want to wrap it around, braid it in, interlock it, twist it, palm roll it, I don't care. But don't go around thinking it is breakage and have somebody or you do it yourself and cut your hair out. Okay, do not do that, please. There's nothing breakagey about new growth. Look how perfect her hairline is. That's intact. So just imagine if I thought it was breakage and I went, that was almost 3 inches of new growth growing away. Her hairline would have been back here. Don't do that. Okay, guys, pay attention and be discerning on what you're watching and reading on social media.